Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. Again we are ready for today's video. This video is for class 7th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 8, and the name of the chapter is comparing quantities. So as you know that we have already started exercise 8.3 and we have completed up to question number 2. So today we will start with question number 3. And as I told you previously that whenever you are watching the video, you should have your textbooks with you, so that you can also read the question and you can collect the information given in the question. So question number 3 is, the population of a city decreased from 25,000 to 24,500. Find the percentage decrease. So decrease in the population, decrease in the population. Initially the population was 25,000 and it became 24,500. So if we subtract 24,500 from 25,000, we will get 500. So 500 is the decrease in the population, but we are supposed to find the decrease percent. Decrease percent is equals to the decrease upon original population into 100 for the percentage. So from here we can say that the decrease is 500 and the original population was 25,000, and we are supposed to multiply by 100 to calculate the percentage. So from here 2 zeros cancel out, 2 zeros, 1 zero cancel out, 1 0, and 5 5 ja 25, and from here we can cut 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja 10, means 2% decrease is there. If the population previously in the starting it was 25,000 and after some time it became 24,500, so there is a decrease of 500, and if we are supposed to calculate the percentage, then we are supposed to divide the decrease by the original population, and then afterwards we are supposed to multiply by 100, and after calculation we got that the decrease percent is 2%. So like this we can proceed this question, and after this we will start, or we should discuss the next question, that is question number 4. So in question number 4, Arun bought a car for rupees 3,50,000. The next year the price went up to 3,70,000. What was the percentage of the price increased? The price of car rupees 3,50,000. Increased price was increased and it became 3,70,000. So we are supposed to find the percentage of the price increase. So first of all we will find the increase in the price. Increase means how much increased. So the price after 1 year became 3,70,000 and previously it was 3,50,000. So clearly we can see, if we subtract that, that is the increase of 20,000. But we are supposed to find the increase percentage as well. increase percent is equals to increase upon original price into 100, as we are supposed to calculate the percentage. So, increase is 20,000 and then original price was 3,000, 3,50,000 and we are supposed to multiply by 100. So, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we are supposed to divide by 5 here and here, 5 2 ja 10, 0, 5 7 ja, that is 22 ja 40 upon 7, and if we convert that improper fraction into mixed fraction, it will become 5 and 5 by 7%. So, 5 and 5 by 7% is the increase in the percentage of the price of that car. So, like this we can find out if we are supposed to find the increase or decrease percent. First of all, we are supposed to find the increase or decrease, then using the formula we can find the percentage as well. So, after this we will discuss the next question, that is question number 5. In question number 5, I buy a TV for rupees 10,000, means CP of TV of TV means cost price of TV, means the price which we have paid for the TV, that is 10,000, and afterwards and sells it at a profit of 20%, and the profit percent is also given, profit percent is 20%. So, we are supposed to find the how much money do I get for it, means the selling price we are supposed to find, in how much money I have sold that TV. So, the selling price will be the cost price plus profit, because here the profit is there. So, SP will be equals to CP, CP is 10,000 and plus profit is there, profit is 20%. So, 20% of what? 20% of CP. So, the SP again we have to calculate, that is 10,000 plus 20% of CP means 20% means 20 upon 100 into CP, CP that is 10,000. So, from 1 0 we cancel out 1 0 and from this 1 0 we cancel out 1 0. So, that is 1000 to the 2000. So, the selling price will be 10,000 plus 2,000. So, 10,000 is CP and 2,000 is the profit, and profit is 20%. From the 20% only we have calculated that the profit will be 2,000. So, SP will be rupees 12,000. So, like this we can proceed such type of questions. At the same time we are supposed to discuss the next question as well, that is question number 6. In question number 6, Jui sells a washing machine for rupees 13,500. She loses 20% in the bargain. What was the price of that price at which she bought? Means here the selling price is given, selling price is 13,500 and the loss percent is there, that is 20%. And we are supposed to find the CP. Let the CP be, let the CP be rupees X. So, CP minus loss is equals to SP. CP, the amount we have paid to purchase that item, and we suffered a loss, so minus loss, कुछ loss हुआ, and afterwards we are supposed to sell out that washing machine. So CP is X minus loss. How much will be the loss? 20% of CP. Loss and profit always of we are supposed to calculate using the CP only, because we are what we have paid, that will decide how much is the loss or how much is the gain. So that will be equals to SP. So X minus 20% means 20 upon 100 of CP. CP we has assumed that is X, and the SP is given, that is 13,500. From here we can say that 21 is 20, 25 is 100, 5x minus 1x, that is 4 upon 5x is equals to 13,500. From here we can find out X will be equals to 13,500 into 5 upon 4, because 5 will go upside and 4 will go downside, and from here we can cancel out 4 3 is 12, 1 is remaining, 1 5 15, 4 3 is 12, then 3 is remaining, 4 7 is 28 and 4 5 is 20. So the X will be 5 5 is 25, 5 2, 5 7 is 35, 2 37, 7 3, 5 3 is 15, 3 18, 8 1, 5 3 is 15 plus 1 16. So this was the cost price. So you purchased that washing machine at rupees 16,875, and she sold that washing machine in 13,500 and suffered a loss of 20%. So like this we are supposed to proceed the questions of this exercise. I hope that you have understood. Now first of all you are supposed to repeat the questions which we have discussed today, and afterwards you can try the upcoming questions. And if you are facing any kind of problem, or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can message us, or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubt so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. At the same time, after completing the work, you are supposed to take the pic of that, and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we can also maintain the record of the name of the students who are completing their work on the daily basis. Thank you very much.